Hello, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be talking about IVE's latest comeback outfits. After like was such a good era in a lot of ways, and I have thoughts about the outfits the girls wore during this era. In the video I'll talk about each one of the outfits the girls wore, and I'll give them a rating from 1 to 10. At the end I'll give my overall thoughts about the era and the styling, and I'll also rank all the outfits from my favorite to my least favorite. As a disclaimer, I want to say that I am a fashion enthusiast and I studied fashion design in university. However, fashion is subjective. What I might think is pretty someone else might hate it, and it's completely okay. This isn't meant to be taken too seriously and I'm doing it just for fun. I'm only talking about the girls' outfits, not the girls themselves. My thoughts on their clothing are just that, on their clothing, so I hope no one misunderstands it. With that being said, let's get started. For the first set of outfits, we have these Countdown 1. These outfits are all in white and are basically introducing us to what became a staple for this era's outfits. I like how they all are cohesive while each one of them having a different silhouette for their outfit, but I think that they kinda did Liz dirty because her dress is super simple. I personally love Won Young's whole look a lot. I love the straps of her top and the cutouts in the pants are nice. Gal's outfit isn't awful, but I don't love it either. I think that the corset type of top is nice, but with some shorts it probably would have looked better, at least in my opinion. Also, the furry necklace could have been switched for something prettier since it looks so odd. Yujin, Ray and Iso's outfits are simple but not boring, and they look really nice. I don't think that the accessories are bad in this instance, but I also think that they could have been so much better. Liz definitely needed a belt and more necklaces to make her look more interesting, and some of the girls could have benefited from having more bracelets and necklaces. The all-white color could be so freaking boring if it isn't done in the proper way. However, in this instance I think that they did it in a very clever way. All of them are wearing skirts and dresses, except Won Young, and I really like that detail. I think her having pants adds another element to the final look, and I honestly wished some of the other girls also had pants or even shorts. Ideally, for me to make the outfits more interesting, 2 members would have pants, 2 would have skirts, and 1 would have shorts. I also like how the bits of fur each one of them have in their outfits adds another element to make the whole look more interesting, and it's nice how they aren't all in the same places, but like I said before, Gal's could have been better. I don't think these outfits are awful, but I also don't think they are the best from this era, so for me this is an 8 out of 10. And my ranking is Won Young, Iso, Yujin, Ray, Gal, and Liz. Then, we have these music bank outfits. Right from the bat I can confidently say that I absolutely love these outfits. I really like how they all are wearing sequins, but at the same time is done in a casual way that looks really nice. I personally freaking love when groups have outfits with sequins in them because they always look so good when they are performing. The sequins shine so amazingly when the light is reflected on them, and that's what makes every single outfit with sequins 100 times better. I like the silver sequins mixed with the black and white clothing pieces, but also the extra little details like the denim in Yujin's outfit, and the purplish detail in Gal's shirt dress. I really like the black shoes, and how each one is wearing a different style is so nice, plus the black sheer socks are so freaking pretty. The accessories aren't revolutionary in this instance, but the clothing speaks by itself, so an overload of accessories wouldn't have looked that nice. I really don't have anything bad to say about these outfits, because to me they are perfect in every single way. The girls look gorgeous, they seem comfortable while performing, they all match really nicely while having a bit of individuality within each outfit, and of course, I'm obsessed with how amazing the sequins look with the lights. My ranking is Ray, Iso, Yujin, Won Young, Gal, and Liz. And my rating is 10 out of 10. Then, we have this music core stage. These outfits are basically the other staple type of outfits for this era, and one of my personal favorites. First of all, I absolutely love how each girl is wearing a signature color, Won Young being red, Yujin being pink, Iso yellow, Ray being green, and Gal and Liz being blue. I don't love the fact that Gal and Liz share the same color. I think that Liz's color is actually supposed to be like an aquamarine while Gal's is really blue, but the difference is actually super minimal and barely noticeable. I think that Liz having a purple or even orange color just to herself would have been 10 times better, but we unfortunately never get that in any of the looks for the era. But all that aside, I genuinely like all of their outfits. I think that the clothing itself is so good, and I love the rework the stylists did to some of the pieces, like Won Young's Supreme jersey being asymmetrical and basically all of their tops being cropped for this look. I really love when the styling team take a piece and transforms it into a completely different one. It really adds another element to the look, and no other group is going to be wearing the same piece since it's been changed completely. I really like how they are multiple prints and of course different colors, but the girls still perfectly match. Also, I think it's another super cool detail that the accessories also match each one of the girls' looks. My ranking is Gal, Iso, Yujin, Ray, Wonyoung and Liz. And my rating is 10 out of 10. Next, we have these Zinky Gao outfits. These outfits are basically the same ones as the first set of outfits we saw, but just in a black color. The only really differences between the outfits, aside the color obviously, is that there are little things that changed in the clothing itself, but it's barely noticeable. Some of the fur pieces also changed, however, Gal's is still the same and precisely that's the one I dislike the most. One thing I do like more in this instance is that the detail in Liz's dress is a lot more noticeable in a black color, so her outfits as a whole doesn't look that simple. I think that the black color makes the outfits seem a bit better in my opinion. They look more impactful, but I also think that's also because the set is a lot prettier. However, I also think that the accessories could have been 10 times better. I think all the girls need better necklaces, bracelets, earrings and belts to make the outfits a lot more impactful. Just like the other similar outfits, I don't think these ones are bad, but I also think that they could have had some changes to make the outfits much better. My ranking is Wonyoung, Yujin, Ray, Iso, Gal, and Liz. And my rating is 8 out of 10. Then, we have these countdown outfits. These outfits are basically the same as the previous music core outfits we saw. They also follow the same vibe with each girl having a distinct color, and the pieces being reworked. These clothing pieces are so amazing by themselves. The pieces are actually Fox Racing Clothing, which is a company that sells extreme sports clothing, but the pieces have been reworked into something more wearable for the day-to-day, and just like before, I still freaking love it. I'm in love with Wonyoung's all-red look, but especially her corset-type top. I love the bit of patchwork and Ray's skirt, and the black with the green looks so good. Liz's dress also has patchworking, with you clearly seeing the print but it now being a uniform thing, and it looks amazing. Iso is wearing a matching set that also has patchwork in it, and it's so extra, but I love her yellow fanny pack. Gal's outfit is really similar to Liz's, both are in blue and have the same type of patchwork in them, but I like the differences in the silhouette, and Gal's having more black elements. Yujin's outfit for me is the most disappointing because her outfit isn't as impactful as the other ones, but she still looks good nonetheless. Most of these outfits have fake leather pieces of fabric incorporated in them, and I love that since it adds another visual element that allows to differentiate this looks from this look. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about this looks as a whole because the girls look fantastic. My ranking is Ray, Wonyoung, Gal, Iso, Liz and Yujin. And my rating is 10 out of 10. We then have these music bank outfits. These outfits are quite similar to these ones, mostly because of all the girls wearing a solid color and having the fur elements in the clothing, but the color in clothing is actually different. I don't really think these outfits are bad, and actually I like the fact that the fur pieces are in better places in the clothing, at least in my opinion, but the color kind throws me off. I don't think this shade of purple matches after like at all actually. In the MV we never get see any purple, and even from the outfits before we don't see any similar color. The type of clothing also doesn't give me after-like vibes, and the girls look more like they're going to perform a Christmas song than their latest comeback. Literally, if I put this video with a Christmas song, you can't tell me that vibe doesn't match, especially because the stage screens have that winter vibe.
Santa, tell me if he really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you want me here next year.
I don't even think that the girls look bad, because they really don't. I actually really love some of the outfits, and I think Wonyoung's hair is so cute, but for me this just doesn't go well with the era, and the worst part is that they've worn these outfits like 3 times already. My ranking is Wonyoung, Ray, Iso, Yujin, Liz and Gal. And my rating is 6 out of 10. Next, we have these music core outfits. These outfits really tried to follow the same sequins vibe that we saw before, but this turned out to be a complete mess. I think that Wonyoung and Ray look completely gorgeous. Their outfits match really well, the girls look gorgeous and of course the sequins are amazing. I think that Gal's outfit is fine. I love the sequins but I'm not that obsessed with the silhouette of the top, however, it also isn't that big of a deal. Iso's outfit is also semi-fine. I like the sparkly shorts but I think that the top looks like a Forever 21 top I had back in 2011, and I don't mean that as a compliment at all. They could have given her so many different tops that could have been way better than this one, but it is what it is, and I still don't think she's the worst dressed. Where you lose me is with Liz and Yujin's outfits. Liz actually doesn't look bad, but her outfit doesn't match the vibe of the other girls at all. I actually think that her sequin corset is cute, and I don't even mind the deconstructed skirt, but it doesn't match after like or the other girls at all. However, the worst dressed is 100% Yujin, like what the fuck did they put her in? Her outfit is a complete mess from every angle you look at it. Her low-waist leather pants aren't that bad, but I don't like how long they are, and how they bunch up in her ankles is awful. Like, tailor those pants to the girl, goddammit. The black piece she was wrapped around her waist is awful, and that belt is hideous in every way possible. Her silver top is the only thing that I don't hate, and it isn't even that cute either. She literally looks like she came from a second-gen group in 2011, and that's not a compliment. I think the idea of these outfits was really good, and they could have been as amazing as these ones, but the execution was awful. My ranking is Won Young, Ray, Gal, Iso, Liz and Yujin. And my rating is 5 out of 10. We then have these Inkigayo outfits. These outfits having similarities with some of the previous outfits we've seen before. The girls are wearing white from head to toe, with the accessories being in each respective color they've had for this era. I think that the outfits by themselves are nice, and each one of the girls looks gorgeous. The white color adds an element of classiness to the whole look, and obviously they all match while still having elements of individuality. In theory, the idea of each girl having different colors represented in their accessories is nice, but the result isn't that amazing. Some of the accessories are so minimal that you can't tell unless you see them up close, and it bothers me a lot that most of their boots are black. If they were all in white, the whole thing would have looked more cohesive with only the pop of color being the accessories, but the black color is too distracting. I actually think that the shoes being in each one of their respective colors would have looked so much better. These outfits appeared in the MV and in the jacket shoot also, but I think that the execution in both of those instances were better. In the jacket shoot, especially, the outfits looked amazing because each girl had a backdrop that matched their own respective color. I think that at the end these outfits feel way too simple and not impactful enough to be at least a bit memorable. My ranking is Ray, Yujin, Liz, Gal, Won Young and Iso. And my rating is 7 out of 10. Next, we have these countdown outfits. These outfits follow the same vibe as these previous ones, but I unfortunately hate these ones a lot. I hope that the person that decided to put them all in denim, on more denim, with the brown fur is fired. Like, who thought this was a good idea? The outfits look so bad, and I know some people might like them, but I don't at all. I think that the idea of having denim on denim is nice, but you have to be careful because when it's too much denim you can look silly, and that's how the girls look. I'll tell you how I would have fixed these outfits to make them much better. First of all, imagine the brown fur is white for all the girls. In Yujin's case, I would have switched those denim boots for some white ones and added a chain belt to her skirt, maybe even a fur bracelet since she's the only one who doesn't have any of it. In Gal's case, I would have only ditched the fur necklace entirely, because I actually think that the denim boots look amazing with her look. For Won Young, I would have given her some white booties instead of the denim ones, same goes for Liz and Ray. In Aniso's case, I would have ditched those ugly-ass denim sleeves since it looks awful. And this is how I think that the outfits could have been better, but let me know which one you prefer, my version or the original. I don't really have anything else to say about this look because there really isn't much I actually like. My ranking is Won Young, Ray, Gal, Liz, Yujin and Iso. And my rating is 6 out of 10. Then, we have these music bank outfits. These outfits follow the same silhouette of clothing as some other outfits we've already seen, however, the vibe is quite different. These outfits are made in a red leather fabric, and exactly that's what gives this a whole new aura. I think the change of fabric makes the clothing itself a lot more interesting, and the whole look is giving more of a mature feeling. I also really like how the main silhouettes of the clothing are pretty much the same, but there are some little differences that make these outfits unique. I love the bow on Won Young's top so much, and her cargo pants are amazing. I like Gal's outfit a lot more than all the different versions we've seen before. The align skirt and halter neckline are so nice, and I think that this outfit flatters her a lot more. I think Ray's shorts with the wrapping string around her legs are so freaking nice. And Iso's crop top that mimics a leather moto jacket is so cute. All of them have some amazing red boots that of course match perfectly, and just are so nice. In this instance we also once again get the fur pieces as little details in the clothing, and I still don't love it, especially the choker in Won Young's case, but it also isn't that big of a deal. As a whole, I think these outfits are so nice, and I think it's such a nice way to give a touch of uniqueness to a set of outfits we've basically already seen before multiple times. My ranking is Gal, Won Young, Iso, Ray, Liz and Yujin. And my rating is 10 out of 10. Next, we have these music core outfits. These outfits try to follow the same vibe as some of the other sequin outfits we've seen, but I don't love these too much. I don't think that the whole look is awful, but I also think that it could have been better. For starters, I think that the color palette is nice, quite simple, but a black, gray and white color palette is never going to look bad, however it can look boring. In this instance, what makes the outfits much more interesting are the sequins in all the girls. Like I said before, I love them so much, and the outfits without the sequins would have been boring. Gal's dress is really nice. I like the color blocking with the black and white. The asymmetric neckline looks amazing on her, and the sequins of course look so good. Iso's outfit is cute. I like the mix of different fabrics and she looks so nice. Same with Ray. I don't think her outfit is groundbreaking, but she looks good and that's what matters. Liz's outfit is nice, but they ruined the top part of her look by adding that corset that covers all the sequins. Eugen's outfit is nice, but the thing I don't like is the straps around her waist that look like she has a bodysuit underneath. I think the straps look nice, but is the peaking of a different fabric that I don't like. Wonyoung's outfit is the worst in my opinion. The sequin biker shorts are such a look and the matching blazer is nice, but why the fuck did they put her in that god-awful long t-shirt, and that clothing piece specifically is what ruins the look completely. The print and the 3 layers of fabric it has are awful, and her whole outfit looks like it came from the 2010s, and I mean that in the worst possible way. I think that most of these outfits are nice and match really well, but I just can't get over how bad Wonyoung's outfit is. My ranking is Gal, Iseo, Ray, Liz, Eugen and Wonyoung. And my rating is 7 out of 10. And last but not least, we have their last music show performance. These outfits follow the same type of reworked clothing pieces we've seen before, with once again each girl having a respective color. Like I said before, this type of outfit is amazing, and I love the reworked pieces so much. I love the 2-pieces sets on Liz, Ray, Iso and Wonyoung so much. I think that they look amazing, and their outfits don't have a single bad thing going on in them. Eugen's outfit is my least favorite for sure. I think the top is actually nice, but the black pants are so boring. She stands out so much because of the pants, and not really in a nice way. Maybe they weren't able to make her some reworked pink pants, but I think it would have been so much nicer if she had any type of pink pants instead, since her look would have matched better. I also don't love Gal's outfit, and that's solely because of the skirt. I don't like the dark denim, and the overall silhouette of it isn't my favorite. These outfits are the ones that closed the era, and as a whole they aren't bad. I don't think they are super impactful or memorable, since there are better outfits in the era, but I also don't think it was the worst way to close the promotion period. My ranking is Liz, Ray, Wonyoung, Iso, Gal and Eugen. And my rating is 9 out of 10. As an extra bit, I wanted to talk about the outfits the girls wore for their solo scenes in the MV. Each one had a different and unique set with a respectively matching outfit. All the looks follow the same respective color each one of the girls had this era. Ray's whole outfit is insanely good. Her black dress, it's an amazing Bottega Veneta dress that has some zipper details that when they open you can see a green fabric underneath, and that matches so nice with her look. The green and black printed top underneath is amazing and it matches perfectly. Her accessories are so on point, from the belt to the boots and the jewelry, everything is perfect. The set also being in different shades of green is visually gorgeous. Eugen's outfit is much simpler, with her just having a pink dress, however, the dress is gorgeous. I love the huge bow it has on the back, and the strapless neckline looks so good on her. The dress is perfectly tailored to her, and the accessories help tie the whole look together. Wonyoung is also wearing a dress, but is very different to Eugen's. In this instance her dress is a ruffle red one that by itself is such a statement. I like how the dress has so many layers, but the waist is still cinched. How they paired it with the black combat boots is amazing, and it makes total sense to have her hair up with this dress, plus the jewelry look amazing. Also, not related at all with the outfit, but I love her set with the red squirrel so much. Gal's look consists of a simple slip-on blue dress, but what makes her look so much more amazing are the freaking sequins it has. Her accessories are amazing, and the heels with socks is quite the vibe. Iso and Liz's looks, we unfortunately have seen them before in this instance. I think it's kinda annoying that they are the only ones who didn't get to have another unique outfit, but it is what it is. I think all these outfits are amazing, but I get why they didn't wear them for a music show stage since they have completely different vibes. Although I think that Ray and Gal's outfits were amazing enough that deserved more time to shine. My ranking is Ray, Gal, Wonyoung and Eugen. And my rating is 10 out of 10. The styling for this era can be divided into 3 categories. The monochromatic outfits, the sequin outfits, and the colorful, reworked clothing outfits. I think these 3 types of outfits were the staple for this era, and they are nice, but I'm the kind of person that always wants uniqueness, so when the outfits begin to be super predictable is just boring for me. I would have loved to see more creativity from the styling team, maybe with keeping the basic elements we saw in the era, like each girl having a respective color in the sequins, but also adding different elements we haven't seen before. For the most part, I think the girls looked good, but there were some outfits that were quite awful in my opinion, and I just can't get over that. For me, the best style this era was Wonyoung. She had some really amazing outfits, and also the fact that her personal color was red is just a plus in my book, but not only because of that is why I think she was the best styled. I just think that most of her looks were really good, although she did also have this one I also know that some people love to throw the favoritism card to her, and I agree that sometimes is so clear that there's a lever of preference for her, like we can never forget about this instance, but I also think that it's gotten a lot better. On the other hand, I think that unfortunately Eugen and Liz were the worst styled this era. In the case of Liz, I don't even think she looked bad this era, but some of her outfits were so anticlimactic, and just plain boring. I think that they could have given her way better outfits, or just more accessories to make some of her simpler outfits better. In the case of Eugen, I do think that she was done quite dirty in some instances, like some of her outfits were just boring, but we also got this atrocity that I still can't get over. I think this era is 7 out of 10 as a whole. I don't think this could go down as the best styling ever, but it also definitely isn't awful. The styling is nice but also quite forgettable, and that's the biggest problem in my opinion. Both of their previous eras had a clear theme in terms of styling, but this feels kinda all over the place with the different type of outfits not being super cohesive, and I think this is their worst styling so far. My ranking of all the outfit is this. I might not think that this was the greatest era style-wise, but I do think that Afterlife is such an amazing song. I don't think is better than 11, since that song is absolute perfection to me, but Afterlife is so freaking catchy and fun, and much better than Love Dive in my opinion. My Satisfaction is also so freaking good, and their best B-side in my opinion. I just love the 2000s vibe it has, and I can just picture Britney Spears releasing this song in 2007. I love the darker and lower register they use in this song, and I just would love for them to release more music with that vibe. That was everything for the video. Let me know if you think this was a good styling and musically speaking era. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.